Good evening, I'm Heather Dawson.
And I'm Jim Dillman.
Topping the news tonight, gas prices are as low as 99 cents a gallon. KHIZ reporter David Wiley has more. A competitive electric industry is coming to California. Beginning April 1st, consumers will be able to buy electricity from either their current utility or another electricity supplier. Senator Pete Knight stated current electric rates are 30 to 50% higher than the national average. Competition begins this year and is expected to be fully competitive by 2002. Of the 26 films Roy and Dale made together, their favorite is named after their horse, My Pal Trigger. In other news, an Apple Valley man who set himself on fire over the weekend died last night. 39-year-old Philip Vance tried to commit suicide after an argument with his live-in girlfriend Saturday afternoon at his home on Rancherias Road in Apple Valley. On a positive note, a new high-tech electronic firm will bring more than 500 jobs to Palmdale. Senior Systems Technology is moving its entire San Fernando Valley operation and workforce to the Palmdale Trade and Commerce Center. According to the CHP officer who pulled over Cameron Duncan yesterday morning here on Interstate 40 westbound, skiers are in full form today after waiting all season for the first snowfall. I'll be talking to some of the locals about their first day on the slopes. The abandoned baby was found here at this carport at the Panadero Village Apartments in Victorville. The baby has now been placed with Child Protective Services and is in good condition. I'm Heather Dawson, and I'm here to tell you about the Bank of Prima Donna. It's a great new players club that's your ticket to free rooms, dining, and entertainment. Best of all, the Bank of Prima Donna features cash back. So the more you play, the more you get paid. Well, here at the Cocky Bull has had some famous people. We've had Garth Brooks and Vince Gill. And I mean, how do you feel about coming here and playing in the smaller markets and going in those footsteps?
Well, we started off, after Heads Carolina came out, we started off on tour with Brooks and Dunn, and we did the Fruit of the Loom tour last year. So we hadn't done a bunch of clubs since I had a record release. So I'm actually looking forward to it because this way I get the chance to get down and meet the people and you know, build that fan base, which those fans have been so loyal to me that it's really a thrill.
Speaking of fans, all the male fans, so are you dating anyone? What's the status?
Oh, I'm single.
Very single?
I'm single, but I never stay in the same town more than one day.
And about your new album, I mean, your new hits, #5 on the charts, I mean, that's some big news.
Well, it's pretty awesome.
The excitement is building as the nominees, the presenters, and the artists themselves have walked through this door preparing for the big night tonight at the ACM Awards, and we got to talk to just a few of those special people. This has to bring back memories. I know that you were a presenter here years ago for the entertainment, and you won the actual entertainment award. And how do you feel about presenting it to someone else?
Oh, it's an honor because I know how hard these nominees have worked.
Major League, I was one of those.
That's wonderful. You have had the dream career for young men. Sports, music, I mean, that's just amazing. I mean, when you reflect now and what you're going into in the future, I mean, what have you not done that you still want to do?
I want to get my handicap from 9 down to +3.
We're actually based in San Bernardino County, and our signal goes to Las Vegas, and I know you guys are going to be playing there in early May, and this is a different area for you to play at Prim, Nevada, and in a little bit smaller of arena, and is that something that you're planning on doing more of?
We like doing that. I mean, we cut back.
Not even 24 hours after a student opened fire at a school cafeteria in Oregon, a second shooting has occurred here in the Southland. Students at Rialto High School are in shock after one of their classmates committed suicide on campus early this morning. A 17-year-old freshman shot himself in front of his classmates near a bathroom just after 7 a.m. The victim has been identified as Ricardo Martin, and police stated his mother realized the gun was missing from their home early this morning.
The mother just identified him at Loma Linda Medical Center as being her son. She did discover a handgun that was missing this morning when the police called, so we took her out to the hospital, and she did identify the Ricardo.
And students prayed for Ricardo's recovery while counselors tried to explain this latest tragedy. The shooting at Rialto High School today has left many people to question the safety of children. Some blame the NRA, some blame the parents, and many blame the media. The conclusion that everyone agrees upon is that it's the children that suffer.
I'm terribly concerned about
how so many of these incidences are hyped up in the media. We know that this is a societal problem. I'm concerned. Very frequently, society's problems take place on a high school or middle school campus. I really believe that if we would not give the kind of extensive coverage that has taken place in the past, maybe those students who are marginally emotionally disturbed wouldn't think of it as a way of getting acclaim and fame.
At the time of this broadcast, Ricardo Martin is in critical condition. There have been unconfirmed reports that Martin may have been upset that he was not going to graduate. This tragic shooting is still under investigation. A Hesperia man pleaded not guilty to 2 counts of. Riverside officials announced they will begin the gruesome search for a missing boy's body. According to Deputy DA Tim Gonzalez, the victim may have been murdered by his parents.
The defendant is charged now with a murder, murdering his young infant son that was born last October of 1994. And the information that we've received right now is that the baby's body is buried in the Riverside County dump at this time.
They believe the infant's body is inside a 40-foot landfill, forcing the investigators to rely on costly satellite photos to conduct the search. Satellite photos are crucial in this investigation in order to pinpoint a specific area here. Otherwise, they will have to search this entire 1 million square foot landfill, a task investigator Chuck Devamy calls impossible.
The major hurdle that we have to get over is getting a small enough area to excavate. I was told that due to the length of time that has gone by, which is a little over a year, that the child may be as much as 30 or 40 feet below the surface, which is not a problem in itself. It's finding a small enough area to go 30 or 40 feet down.
Detectives desperately need to locate the boy's body for evidence that will be crucial for his parents' arraignment on September 20th. Heather Dawson reporting from Riverside.